There was once upon, first off, God is good. How rude of me to start off with some big old conversation, man. But anyways, I used to sit out here and look at from my window and be like, man, it'd be so nice to be out here early to come see the sunrise. But my kids sleep like ninjas. They barely sleep once it comes to like if they hear noise and all that. So it used to kind of hinder me. I ain't gonna lie. It used to hinder me, and I'd be like, oh, I don't want to wake them up and all this stuff. So I would never come outside in the morning. I just look through the window at this beautiful sunrise. Why do I always like to say sunset? I don't know how. Sunset, sunset. But anyways, so now as my daughter is going to school, we have to wake up super early. We have to wake up like 5. You know how the system go, to get her ready for 6, and then to be leaving the house about 7 to get her there for 8. You see how that works? But man, God is good. So as I came out here, I just was like, what am I gonna talk about? And then that hit me, and I was like, yeah, I'm going for it. So now I'm getting to come out here, water my plants, see my sunrise, and just start off the day like that, man. And that recharges me, because just now my 2-year-old, she got up there and she fussing, and usually she'll wake up and she'll be good, but this is like the 3rd day of my daughter going to school. So the first 2 was kind of low. We didn't know what to do with her at this time, like how she would react. And she did decent. What my wife would say, she did well. And then now today she woke up and she came down. I'm like, good morning, and she was like, I can already tell she ain't going for it. And you can always tell when your kid's trying to start, because they're super quiet and they're watching you to see like how they gonna angle it. So I'm like, how you doing? Trying to hit her with the Miss Rachel voice, but she wasn't going for it. But now I'm out here getting to water my plants, see the sunrise, get this fresh air, and just be grateful for all the Lord has blessed me with. Because we could be so caught up with always worrying about what we don't have. And I'm always speaking about that. And I know I talk about it a lot. But always worrying about what we don't have or how we want more. But man, you even hear my tone is louder, because I'm not worrying about like my neighbors hearing, or I'm just over preaching and being all in their space, because I'm very respectable and mindful. I would like to think so. That I don't want you hearing me all from in my yard, because you know how these homes be super close. I'm all over the place. Get to the point. There's no point. It's a great point. Actually, it is a point. There's a point of talking about how good God is, how He has transformed my life, and how He has helped me to see the positives in life and not focus on the negatives. I was in there just now and she's fussing. So we gave her a little apple piece, you know, something to hold her over. But I told my wife, you ain't got to give them nothing. Like, it's her sister is getting ready for school, and she has to be up. We were trying to find something so she could get into school too and be around some other kiddos. But we're working on it. But yeah, sometimes you just got to get up and just watch the flow and observe, because my kids are smart. And I know everybody's like, all kids are smart. My kids are smart. Like, they pay attention to detail like their father and their mother, because we're both vigilant people, I like to think. And they see what's going on. So I told her, I try to talk to her. I don't baby it. I be like, you see, mommy's getting ready for getting sister ready for school. She can't hold you in her hand in comfy. She did it for a little bit, and I ain't say nothing, because I'm like, you know what? But we time crunch. We got to be I-10 by 10. We got to get out there, you know. 7:10, I think, is what we going for to leave the house to make it there on time, because it's like 25-minute drive or something. So I'm like, so we got to get there. We got to get there. It was time. And my wife is holding her and comforting, and you still in a fuss while you're in her hands? Get down then. Go relax. Go figure it out. Because at this point, you know, you got many options. But whatever. But I was in there and I was hearing that, and you know, you just waking up and you done did your meditation and you talked to the Lord and we prayed, and as soon as you come out the room, it's like the whining and trying to throw a tantrum and all that. And she knows what's going on. She's not that child who just fussing for no reason. She's fussing because she's trying to get her way. I know it. She knows it. And when daddies are around, she kind of like, thing. But that doesn't make me a bad parent. I don't think so. Like, I'm just trying to, be that loving father, but at the same time, we're a team. I tell them all the time. Up to my 16-year-old, I tell her, we're a team. We got to work together. Like, we sugarcoat stuff and we try to make everything run smooth, and we're at their beck and call. I'm sorry to say, we're at their beck and call. So, because if I wasn't, I would be out here early in the morning doing my meditation and stuff. I'm so worried about waking them up, and I know they need their sleep. So I'm always like, oh no, and I don't want to think, and I'm tiptoeing around the house and all these different things. But yeah. So as I came out here, I just felt like you feel the presence of the Lord. Like, you just feel like it's the right thing. Like, you need to be out here. Like, this is where it's at. And when I'm inside, it's like I'm from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next, trying to accomplish all this stuff. And the Lord's saying, be still, rest in me. Like, come out here. Let's be together. Let's build this, continue working on this relationship. And, I got you. Everything's going to work itself out. So that's what I do. I come out here. And as soon as I came out here, I just felt so good. I felt refreshed. I felt like the weight of my shoulders, that's on my shoulders, just kind of go, and I'm able to just breathe. Because I'm not a house cat. I tell them, I'm not a house cat. I like to be outside. I like to smell the fresh breeze. I like to take in the good energy, watch the birds fly, see the rabbits run through my yard, see the deers play. Like, I gotta see nature. I gotta see animals. I want to feel free. But yeah, man, I just feel good, man. God is good. I pray that you are blessed. I pray that you're able to see the beauty in the day. Like, look up at the sky and just thank him. Like, look at that. We have so much around us that's free to just look up and just take it easy. So I just get on here and try to inspire, but in a way just kind of uplift people and let them know, like, take your eyes off your worries and your problems and focus more on God. He'll give you something to smile about. He'll give you something to have joy about. He'll give you life. He'll refresh you. He'll restore you. He knows what you need before you even ask. So don't forever just sit there and focus on the negative. Stay on social media all the time and just consume, because that too could be detrimental to your health. Like, just consuming content. Everyone wants to tell you something, and they got to tell you, and it's just so important, and they're making so much money, and you too can do it, and just follow these simple steps, but yet they're making so much money that they have to still charge you. And, like, when will be enough enough? You see that you see some of your favorite influencers and followers up there, and they're doing things, and no shade and no attack to them, but to each his own. Like, what you fall victim to is what you choose to fall victim to. But at the same time, it's like, you see them in their life, you see all what they have, and yet they still want more. They're still striving. They're still telling you subscribe. They're still telling you follow me. They're still telling you comment for engagement. They're still telling you. And I know we live in a business world. It seems like it's like a transactional world. If you watch enough, then I'll get something, and then you'll get something. You're getting information, I'm getting paid, and then you're hoping with the beliefs that you could too get paid and get freed from the cycle and the circle of, but I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta let go of that stuff and get outside and refresh and release and give your brain some time to just kind of ponder on how good God is, and at the same time, the beauty of what he has created all around us. Because money is not all. It's more than that. It's life. It's enjoying your family, enjoying your loved ones. It's appreciation for what you do have in this season. It's Yeah, it's so much, man. But I could go on, and it comes off like I'm rambling right now. But I feel good. God bless. Love y'all. And I pray everything's working out according to the Lord's will.